Daramola Babajide is a seasoned and versatile practicing accountant with over 25 years of experience in financial reporting roles, taxation and tax management, stock control, debtors management, and financial accounts preparation. Babajide is a graduate of accountancy from Lagos State Polytechnic and holds an MBA in Commonwealth of Learning and a PhD in data science and business analytics from the University of Texas at Austin's Macomb School of Business. He is a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria and an associate of Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Business Recovery and Insolvency Practitioners Association of Nigeria, and a certified insolvency practitioner. Babajide is a certified partner of Stride ERP, Sage Business Cloud, and Zero Cloud Accounting software. He has participated in various software implementations prior to obtaining his license in 2015. Mr. Babajide has worked in both blue-chip organizations and the firm of J.J. Akano and Co. and Akin Olubade and Co. as audit trainee and audit senior, respectively. He has also worked as depot logistics and inventory manager, finance manager with Ford Oil PLC and Marine Power Limited between 2006 and 2015, respectively. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Daramola Babajide.
Thank you, Mr. Babajide, for joining us. So you can have the stage.
Thank you very much, Chidima, for this beautiful presentation and also coordination of the activities of this program. I really appreciate you. I really also appreciate the management of RightGate Technology for giving me this opportunity to participate in this webinar today. I hope it's going to be a jolly ride journey for every one of us, and we will go on with one or two things that will be very critical to our business practices and business runnings. Thank you once again, RightGate team, and I welcome all our attendees. Let's open our mind to this discussion, and we all go on with one or two tangible points. Thank you once again. Now I will go ahead to share my screen. Please, I hope I'm being heard clearly. Thanks for that feedback. Now, what we are looking at today is simply technological transformation, a key to the future of financial industry. The agenda. Introduction. What is technological transformation? Financial industry defined. The impact of technology transformation on financial industry. The key drivers of technological change. The technologies that are transforming the finance industry. The techniques for thriving in a digital disruption. Before I go into the details of this presentation, I want to feed us with this case study or the examples of companies that failed to recognize digital disruption. One of them was Kodak. That case is usually referred to as Kodak phenomenon. Kodak was a photography industry in the early 70s. And they are the first to develop digital camera. But they focus more on film making, film production, film markets, leaving the digital markets, digital photography markets for competitors to come in. They thought that digital market photography will not make any headway then, but unfortunately, it now became a very serious problem in their hands. Kodak downfall was rooted in digital photography, replacing film camera. We all know in those days, we normally take our wait and get camera pictures. Kodak, we go to the dark room, printer to go and print our pictures. But as that was happening, digital photo technology was also being developed by competitors. But Kodak failed to key into that technology. That led to their downfall. The sluggish, and coupled with that, the sluggish cultural response to digital filming technology led to less of market share. 80% decline in workforce and stalled the future proofing of the company. That was just the scenario that led to the downfall of Kodak. We are now seeing using telephone to take pictures, using digital camera here and there. Our laptop, you can use it to take pictures. Lehman Brothers, we are all aware of the Lehman Brothers issue that happened in the USA, which led to the promulgation of Sarbanes-Oxley Act. It's also one of the, because the management of that company, apart from malfunction account information system, their systems were archaic, outdated, and not standard. Nokia is also an example of a company that failed to recognize digital disruption and make them to lose their market to Apple. The above example showed the failure to recognize digital disruption can result in diminished market position, if not corporate failure. Where an organization fails to recognize that, oh, something is happening in my environment, and you quickly buy into it and also go along with it, then you are giving room for competitors to come in, and at the end of the day, your business may nosedive. Having given us these backgrounds, I would like to give us the definition of digital transformation. Simply put, it is a process where an organization responds to changes taking place in their environment by using digital technologies. We have seen instances in those years where we go to bank, you see, you will line up, you'll be giving your tally number. Give your tally number, you can stay at the bank for more than 4 or 5 hours before you can even withdraw any money from the bank. Nowadays, you will be on your desk, whether in the office or at home, even at midnight, you can do financial transactions. That is the power of digital technology. Where the businesses fail to recognize this power, then they are giving room for competitors to come in and bulldoze them out of the business. The rapid acceleration of technological advances are creating entirely new business propositions, such as digital currencies, mobile banking, online investment, and new payment systems, including cloud accounting. We are all aware of the issue of the pandemic that happened last year. It really opened our face to the new normal, that, oh, some things that we thought could not be done or are not possible using digital technology, we are being carried out using digital technology. That is one of the power of digital transformation. Then having this understanding of what technology transformation is, we look at financial industry. Financial services industry is a broad sector that addresses financial needs for individuals and corporations. The industry encompasses many types of businesses involved in managing money and plays a vital role in an economy and the world's economy at large. Financial industry comprises stockbroking firm, accounting firm, banking, equity, private equity, mortgage bank, financial planners, and advisors. So don't just look at, oh, what is financial industry? That is just financial industry is just grouped into those sectors. So because some of us may be thinking that, oh, financial industry, is this relevant to me? If you are an accountant, you are a banking officer, or you work in a financial institution, you are a stockbroker, this discussion is very much relevant to you. Over the years, financial industries have seen monumental changes in their operations, in the way they interact with their customers. A lot has been developed to make life easier for customers and users of financial services. The impact of technology transformation on financial industries. We are going to see what we are looking at. Like I said, the transformation in technology has brought about a lot of changes in financial industry. One, it improved efficiency and speed of service. Like I mentioned, in those days, when you go to bank, you may stay at the banking hall for 4 or 5 hours before you can be attended to. Sometimes your tally number, it will not even be your turn. They will say, oh, come back the following day. Then you now be at a loss. But nowadays, you can sit at the comfort of your home and process your transaction. The advent of smart analytics allow companies to mine the wealth of consumers' data to understand and service customers better. We are talking of data of our customers. A lot of data has been generated in recent times, and any company that failed or is not able to analyze those data to see the categories of its customers, who customers are patronizing us, why these customers are not even patronizing us, then they are not following the trend in technological development. So technology, because of the advent of these technologies, businesses can really analyze their customer base, their customer performance, and the likes. Technology has also helped organizations develop innovative financial services. You can do transfer from your end. You can even work from home. In those days, when we were working, you have to get to your office before the server can be open for you, before you can work. But nowadays, with your laptop and your server, your server being in the cloud, you can log into your computer and carry out your assigned tasks. The impact of digital technology, digital transformation, and automation has led people to opportunity for cost-effective operation, fast action, meeting work deadlines, improve customer and employee experience, and standing out among rivals. Where you fail to embrace digital technology, I said earlier, your rivals are already waiting to hijack your business. Digital technology assists in compliance management, financial management, and accounting, while minimizing errors, manual errors, and risk involved in the financial industry by introducing robust digital strategies. Digital transformation, also known as DT, has made a significant impact on the services rendered by various businesses in different industries. Consequently, digital technology has now become a strategy for business growth. Digital strategies have given the benefit to everyone through great and convenient experiences. Through mobile apps, digital technology has enabled us to choose from various options according to our convenience. We can see what we have been saying, that digital technology has really brought about a new innovation, new normal in the way we interact with our customers, in the way we perform our jobs, in the way we report our financials. Like I said, in those days, you have to be in the office before you can log into your system and perform certain accounting functions. But nowadays, with the advent of technology, especially the cloud accounting, you can be anywhere anywhere in the world where you have internet to access your accounting information and do your normal reporting to management, which now aid effective decision making and timely decision making. Now we look at this impact on the global economy. Industry 4.0 is what we refer to as the fourth industrial revolution. And finance is part of this Industry 4.2. According to McKinsey Global Institute, it predicted that assistants predicted that Finance 4.2, which is a subset of Industry 4.2, will help grow the emerging economies by over 6%, which will account for about 3.7 trillion by 2025. You can also see that digital transformation is the in thing now. The market is so wide. And based on this prediction by McKinsey, that by 2025, it will worth 3.7 trillion. We need to play in that market. United Nations Trade and Development Information also provided that more than 37% of foreign direct investment to the developing countries were made through technology. This is not in doubt. Currently, in our firm, we subscribe to more than 3 accounting packages of financial analytics software. So we know that this is foreign direct investment of data are made through technology. Through technology, we can discuss with any company overseas, having access to their data, to their accounting package. Then we perform our analytics and to satisfy the customer. The addition of over 10 billion mobile internet devices in the global market contribute billions of dollars to the global economy. The software development has improved the productivity and efficiency of not only manufacturing, but almost all domains of businesses, which contribute to the global economy hugely. The contribution of software consulting services sector to global economy is also huge. According to the Granville Research Forecast, the share of software consulting services in the global economy will be about $382.62 billion by 2025. Like I have said, digital economy is the cash cow now. Businesses, individuals should immediately embrace it, because you can see the huge market that has been predicted. Now, these are just quotations. It says, according to Smart Insights, 34% of the companies have already undergone digital transformation. Moreover, 54% of CEOs have stated that digital technology has increased the company's revenue growth. The experience recently shows that most businesses, or more businesses, are embracing digital technologies, especially among the SMEs. Businesses are done mostly online. Now, if you are not technology savvy, your business may not find it fits. For instance, now, the catering business, you can order food from a caterer and the food will be supplied to your home within an hour. That is the power of digital economy. Through Jumia, through all these other marketing platform, you can easily order for items and to be delivered to you wherever you are. So also is Uber. Uber is also a digital transformation. Those are the days when you have to stay at the roadside waving a taxi down. When you have the mobile app, you can easily log in and ask for a ride, and definitely it will come to you. So we are witnessing a change in the way we do things and the way businesses are being run. If your company is yet to embrace digital technology, I appeal to you, do not waste time. Quickly join the trend. By 2030, people's fundamental financial needs will not change. but how these needs are met will be profoundly different. We started seeing that now. Our needs is still the same, but how these needs are met is going to change. For instance, we have a request for an assignment. Most times, before now, you have to see that, oh, you have to visit the client's office, do this with the client before you have any discussion. But now with technology, you can stay in your office with your team or this other communication channel. You can easily have your meeting and conclude your negotiation with any of your clients. That is the power of technology. We are moving. So we don't wait till 2030. It is already here with us. So digital technology has come to stay. Now let's quickly look at briefly the impact of this Industry 4.4 or 4.2. As I said, Industry 4.0 is the fourth industrial revolution. One, who decrease in the operational cost of financial institutions and other businesses. If you embrace digital technology, definitely there will be reduction in your operating cost. It depends on how you carry out your implementation. In some organizations, before now, I would use an example. When I was working when we first joined African Petroleum, then there are secretaries for each of the managers in every offices. And all of a sudden, typewriters became an outdated machine. And management now put that, oh no, since you have access to laptop, why do I have to give you a secretary? So in that case, all secretary staff, all staff that are rendering secretary, or those that are secretary in the office, we are all laid off. A cost has been reduced. So this cascades down to other operating aspects of the organization. So the moment you engage digital technology, your cost must reduce if it is well implemented and it is well designed. Reduce requirement of human tech talent, increase use of robotic and artificial intelligence. This is the internet. When we get to the slide, you will see robotic and artificial intelligence. That is what we can even call the fifth generation, because we are there already. Effective, efficient, and targeted marketing. An increased area of operation, reduce risk factor through data-driven assessment, better business intelligence, greater user experience, reduce leakages in funds and projects, increase transparency and trust, no human errors in financial activities. When you engage an artificial intelligence or robotics to carry out activities for you, we are told, or we are sure that human errors in that activities will be minimized. The emergence of new business domains like fintech, payment gateways, and other. I've talked about the payment gateway, effective use of available assets and money, efficient trading of stock and forex, reduced number of fraud and burglary, increased customer satisfaction. This is the main thing, increased customer satisfaction. The advent of technology has really brought about customer satisfaction, because where you are still in, your process is still in archaic mode, the company that has embraced technology will give more satisfied. Its customer will be more satisfied. I will give you an example. I want to know, there was time we had to take, it was not driver license or one registration with the, was it not one registration with the state government, sometimes, but some years back. The first thing, we get to that venue early in the morning. Take your number, we took number till evening. Wallahi, it was hectic. And I have to challenge one of the officers there that, why are we wasting time, or why are we not changing? If This thing can be on the index. I can easily log in, fill my form, come to your office and pick my driver license. Or I've forgotten the transaction there, but it was something like that. So it was because these people are not trained. Some of them don't even appreciate that, oh, customer satisfaction is key. Whether you are in government parastatals or whether you are a private business, your main focus should be how do you satisfy your customer. And you deploy digital technology, you are sure that your customer is going to have positive impact on your customer satisfaction. Easy accountability and responsibility fixing, smart contract powered by blockchain technology. Now, the key drivers of technological change. The latest advances in technology promise significant benefits for the financial industry professionals, with several key drivers signaling the need for technological change in the industry. Now, the rapid increase in volume of data has necessitated the need for businesses to embrace technology, to transform, to embrace new technology. Change in business model. We have seen a situation whereby government will just, for instance, mostly with the banks. Recently, CBN came up with the e-Naira platform. I think it's still ongoing. People are expected to key into it. Banks will have to change their business model again because that policy, that program, that policy drive is going to change their business model again because they want to participate in the e-Naira system. Then shift towards automation. Like I said, businesses are moving towards automation. We want to do things paperless. The effect of this is also that it's going to help the environment, because when you use less paper, the environment will be better for it. So we are moving towards automation. You need to automate all your processes. Like in my firm, 98% of our activities we are automated. Though we are a small and medium practice firm, but all our activities are automated from the entry point of our office to the reporting end. That is the essence of technology, because we are looking forward to be a player and not to be a backbencher in this technology transformation. The demand for a proactive and forward-looking approach in financial services delivery. This development requires finance professionals to be technologically sound to enable them to continue servicing businesses and to execute high-quality advisory services. Every professional operating in the finance services industry must embrace technology. Where you fail to embrace technology, you are going to be an outdated practitioner or finance expert. I'll give you an example. When I moved into private practice, I was coming from an environment whereby you have to be in the office before you log into your system, before you can perform any accounting function. And I have to satisfy, when I now came out to establish my firm, I have to satisfy clients. I gathered Palazzo books, ledger, 14 ledger, column, clinical ledger, 2-column ledger. I was using that for my first 2 years. Then one client just accosted me and said, Mr. Man, don't you think that there is a software that can help you to do this thing you are doing manually? And I said, okay. What did I do next was to go to the internet and do a search. That was when I came across an accounting software. Immediately I came across that software, it changed my business processes. I have to start using the software to manage my client books. That is the effect. That is, you have to be proactive. and forward-looking approach in your financial service delivery. Look at the internal, look at your environment. What is happening there? Don't just sit in your comfort zone. Look at your environment. What is affecting my industry now? I need to quickly buy into it, because if you don't buy into it, it will meet you and it will leave you behind. The capability of innovation, which refers to the ability to integrate, build, and reconfigure internal and external competencies to address rapidly changing environment, is key to fostering digital innovation, regardless if the digital innovation occurs within the organization context, international context, or industry context. What we are saying here is that digital innovation can happen within the organization, can happen within inter-organization, can also happen within the whole industry. Within the organization, can be within, maybe within your system, the management can say, yes, we need to automate certain processes, because the benefits of automation far outweigh benefit of manual processes. The technology that are transforming the finance industry. We have about 9 or 10 of these technologies that if you are not comfortable with them, in the next few years, you will be an archaic accountant. You will be an archaic finance person. You will not be able to operate within the finance industry any longer. Businesses across almost every industry are experiencing at first hand the disruptive changes technology that are also affecting their system and processes. These technologies are currently affecting businesses and processes, even in audits. One of them is artificial intelligence. The machine thinking like humans. We've seen a scenario whereby maybe sometimes you put a call to some of these telecommunication. The machine that is answering you is not a human being. It is a machine, but it's talking to you as if it's a human being. Data analytics. This is the science of analyzing raw data, because where you are not able to analyze your data, data is useless. So you should be able to analyze your data to be able to get an insight onto how your business is performing, or how to satisfy your customer. Robotic process automation. This is a software technology that makes it easy to build, deploy, and manage software robots that emulate humans' actions, interacting with digital systems and software. It is an automated software to end repetitive tasks and make digital transformation a reality. RPA is a software that can be easily programmed or instructed by end user to perform high volume, repeatable rule-based tasks in today's world, where multiple loosely integrated systems are compatible, according to ACCA EDSO 2018. Distributed ledger technology. This is like a blockchain. It's a database shared by multiple participants, in which each participant maintains and updates a synchronous copy of the data. The distributed ledger allows members to securely verify, execute, and record their own transactions without relying on an intermediary, such as a bank, broker, or auditor. There to the ledger. You can see a diagram of how the digital ledger technology looks. Transactions on a centralized ledger are verified, recorded, and executed by a single authority. Another one are drones. You can see drones can now be used for delivery purposes. You can use drone to deliver your goods to any of your clients as case may be. So machine learning too. Then we also because of time, I've not been able to go through all this, but machine learning, natural language processing, deep learning, smart contracts, and cloud technology. My focus here is cloud technology. Most businesses are embracing cloud technology now in terms of accounting package or otherwise. We are now in the era of working from home with our accounting package and delivering our reporting to our bosses or our clients. Internet era. What has internet brought about? Internet has brought about a lot of changes in the technology environment. Cloud computing, in which data is stored entirely online, make it even simpler to access and work. I have talked about this. It is possible to manage or audit account electronically without being physically present. I'll talk about this. Security threats such as hacking make it harder to keep client information safe. That is just that's just one of the disadvantages of internet usage. Now, this is a quotation. As COVID-19 caused physical separation, technology kept us digitally connected. This is fact. During the COVID-19, we are all aware that the telecommunication industry makes huge money because while you cannot go out, you continue to transact your business online, you continue to use data. So, as COVID-19 caused physical separation, technology kept us digitally connected. It's a fact. The accounting system may be seen as aiming to support business in collecting, understanding, and analyzing financial data. Technology evolves rapidly as for responding to customer demand. Those are quotations. Now, the techniques for thriving in a digital disruption. We are looking at that the advent of this technology are bringing disruption into the ways we do our transaction, into the way we relate to our customers, with the way we do our processes. It has really brought disruption. Then how do you thrive in such scenario, in such environment that we are in now? Because whether we like it or not, it has come to stay. One, understand the future of financial services. Understand your industry. Two, spot the trend reshaping your race against rival. While you are taking time to understand your industry, you also look at your rivals. Just make sure that you match with your rivals. Capitalize on the opportunities emerging from the disruption. Build winning strategy for turbulent times. In details, understand the future of financial services. We all know that the financial services industry is going through dramatic and unprecedented change. What is important is to have a vision of the future that will emerge from this monumental change. Like I have said, CBN has come up with e-naira. We are having cryptocurrency. We are having this and that. That is the future. But the CBN has banned cryptocurrency, bitcoins. But for now, it is still the future. There's no way we can run it. We are just delaying the evil day. So they should encourage businesses, the young, technical savvy people in the country to develop this aspect. Spot the trend is shaping your race against rivals. A number of trends are rolling the sector. For example, the squeeze on incumbent by fintech startup on the one hand and internet giants on the other. New and higher customer expectations and government regulations that minimize former sources of competitive advantage. The key is to determine which one has the greatest effect on your business and its competitive position. Capitalize on the opportunities emerging from the disruption. Digital disruption is creating opportunities. It's creating opportunities as well as threats for established financial institutions, not only financial institutions, businesses as a whole. But before you can invest in and capitalize on those opportunities, you need to identify them. Identify those opportunities before you invest in them. There's no doubt this disruption has created threats, it has also created opportunity for those that have eyes to see. Build a winning strategy for turbulent time. It is one thing to spot the trend that will affect the sector and identify the opportunities created by digital disruption. You then need to craft a strategy to take advantage of those insights. All that I've saying so far is that digital transformation is the key to financial industry. And I've said financial industry is not only bank or mortgage bank or the rest, but it includes accounting firm, stockbrokers, estate agents. Those are financial industries. You need to adapt or embrace technological transformation. Where you fail to embrace technological transformation, you are going to, your rivals will overtake you, and you can have a devastating effect on your business. To embark on digital transformation, the following points should be taken into consideration. Design is distinct short-term and long-term strategy, which will allow for new technologies to be absorbed rapidly, rather than waiting for them to reach maturity. As it is now, create a short-term and long-term strategies. We are talking of artificial intelligence. In the next future, artificial intelligence will be doing businesses for us. Robots will be carrying out our instruction. Drone will be delivering for us. So why are we, as it is now, we should start building our strategy on how we can easily embrace or absorb this technology. Recognize that technology powers business decision and hence growth. Now, on the conclusion, for addressing the demands of a world of business and companies seeking to optimize their daily activities and processes, digital transformation has now become an integral part of a successful business strategy, irrespective of business size and types. Now, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Now, according to Walt Disney. Thank you. On this note, I conclude my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Babajide Daramola. So that was Mr. Babajide talking about the technology transformation of the finance industry. I mean, that was a whole lot of value there. That was a whole lot of value. So if you know you got value from this session from Mr. Babajide, please give me the thumbs up emoji in the chat room. Let me know that you are actually following all through the presentation. Thank you very much, Mr. Babajide Daramola. It was nice hearing from you what the technology transformation can do to the finance industry. Glad to have you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.